You're listening to the Bare Metal Cyber PrepCast, created to help you succeed in your Server Plus certification journey. Learn more at baremetalcyber.com, where additional prepcasts, books, and training materials await. Let's get started. Welcome to the Bare Metal Cyber Server Plus PrepCast. This series helps you prepare for the exam with focused explanations and practical context. This audio series is designed to walk you through every important detail that appears on the Server Plus certification exam. Each episode is carefully crafted to match the official objectives published by the organization that creates the certification. By building one idea at a time, the series becomes a complete roadmap that helps you study with clarity and confidence. Rather than jumping from topic to topic, this podcast guides you with purpose and structure. The goal of each episode is simple. It focuses on one specific topic at a time. Each topic connects to one or more of the exam objectives. That means nothing in this series is random or extra. If it is in the audio, it is something you are expected to understand for the certification. The episodes move in a clear order, and they help you prepare for each section of the exam with accuracy and relevance. The format of this prepcast is consistent and deliberate. Every episode starts with a short introduction that sets the topic and scope. From there, you move into the core content, which is divided into two main parts. Each part contains focused paragraphs that explore subtopics, key terms, and related examples. After the first part, you will hear a short promo break. This gives you time to reflect or pause before continuing. At the end of each episode, there is a short summary and a reminder of where to go next. The structure is designed for audio. That means the paragraphs are crafted with spoken clarity in mind. You do not need visuals, slides, or charts to follow along. Every sentence is designed to be understood by listening alone. This is important because many learners study while doing other tasks. You might be driving, walking, or working, and this format respects your time and attention. This series is intended for a wide range of listeners. If you are new to the world of servers, this series helps build a strong foundation. If you are changing careers and seeking a professional certificate, this podcast offers the structured path you need. Even if you already work in information technology but want to earn this certification, the series provides the focus and consistency required to succeed. It is also useful for instructors, trainers, and mentors. Many educators use this type of audio training to support learners who prefer listening over reading. If you help others prepare for certification exams, this series can act as a supplement or reinforcement tool. It works well as a companion to study guides, lab exercises, and classroom content. The material is carefully crafted to avoid unnecessary technical jargon. While some advanced terms appear in the exam, this series always defines them clearly and uses them in context. That means you will not hear overly complex sentences or vague buzzwords. Instead, the focus stays on the language and knowledge that appears directly in the exam environment. The Server Plus certification includes several domains, and each one builds on the next. These domains include hardware installation, server administration, security, disaster recovery, and troubleshooting. These are the skills that server professionals use every day to maintain systems, respond to problems, and support organizational needs. This series explores them one by one. The certification assumes about 2 years of hands-on experience in a server environment. That might sound intimidating, but do not worry. The goal of this podcast is to break each concept down so it feels manageable. You will understand how the pieces fit together, what to expect from each domain, and how to identify your strengths and gaps. Server Plus is respected because it focuses on real-world tasks and vendor-neutral concepts. That means the skills you learn apply to many different server environments, not just one brand or platform. You will learn how to install and manage hardware, configure systems, secure data, and troubleshoot common issues. These are the core skills that many employers expect in roles related to system support, data center management, and infrastructure operations. If you are planning to work in a data center or support a business with critical systems, this certification shows that you are ready. It demonstrates to employers that you understand the principles of reliability, availability, and continuity. It also shows that you can work with both physical and virtual environments. That includes rack-mounted servers, cloud-hosted resources, and hybrid systems that combine both. This audio series is here to help you study with focus and flexibility. Unlike video tutorials or classroom sessions, you can listen while commuting, exercising, or taking a break. It is designed to support comprehension and recall. That means we slow down when needed, repeat important terms, and keep the pacing steady enough for thoughtful understanding. Every episode uses narration that supports focus. You will not hear background music, screen references, or dense visual metaphors. Instead, the language is chosen for clarity, pacing, and alignment with the exam. If you are someone who learns best through focused listening, this PrepCast is built for you. To make the most of this experience, it is best to follow the episodes in the order they are released. Each one builds on the last and aligns with the official domain sequence. This way, you move step by step through the certification topics. You can listen more than once. Repetition helps reinforce complex terms or ideas, especially when paired with other study methods. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are other prepcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Every episode in this series is built directly from the official exam objectives. These objectives are published by the certification provider and represent the knowledge areas that are most likely to appear on the test. Each episode draws from one or more objectives and translates them into accessible, understandable explanations. Whenever possible, practical context and simple examples are used to bring the terms to life. The goal is never to memorize a checklist of terms. Instead, the aim is to build a working understanding of server operations. If you understand the logic behind a process or the reason for a configuration, you are much more likely to recognize the correct answer during the exam. This series reinforces comprehension over memorization and repetition over speed. Across the entire PrepCast, you will notice consistency. Every episode follows a similar rhythm and pattern. That makes it easier to focus on the content itself. You will hear new concepts introduced clearly, repeated as needed, and explained with exam success in mind. This consistency helps reduce cognitive load and keeps your attention on what matters. Throughout the series, core terms are defined as they are introduced. This includes not only concepts like memory allocation or network addressing, but also hardware elements like power distribution units or server racks. Whenever a term must be abbreviated, it will be spelled out. For example, instead of saying DNS, the episode will first say Domain Name Service. Then, later, DNS will be used when the context is clear. Each domain of the exam is covered in detail. Domain 1 begins with hardware installation and management. You will learn about server chassis types, cabling methods, power systems, and drive technologies. These topics form the mechanical and physical foundation of every server deployment. Without this knowledge, future configuration and troubleshooting would be incomplete. Domain 2 shifts focus to administration. You will study operating system installations, network services, server roles, storage management, and virtual environments. These topics represent the core activities that administrators perform daily. They include decisions about partitioning, user access, remote access, and system updates. This domain has the largest number of exam objectives. Domain 3 is centered on security and disaster recovery. This includes physical security, user account control, encryption strategies, and backup methods. You will explore how to harden a server against attack, how to manage permissions, and how to recover after a failure or breach. Disaster recovery also includes concepts like hot sites, cold sites, and failover configurations. Domain 4 concludes the coverage with troubleshooting. You will learn how to follow logical steps when diagnosing problems with hardware, storage, network access, or performance. This section focuses on identifying symptoms, establishing root causes, and selecting the right tools to test and fix issues. Troubleshooting requires both knowledge and judgment, and this domain prepares you to demonstrate both. The types of content covered across the PrepCast vary depending on the topic. In one episode, you may learn about the characteristics of different drive types. In another, you may explore the meaning of server roles such as print or file services. Some episodes define terms. Others describe real-world failure scenarios and show how to recover or prevent them. All are structured to help you pass the exam. The tone of the series remains consistent. It is always educational, always focused, and always paced for comprehension. You will not hear overly technical deep dives, corporate jargon, or rapid-fire terminology. Instead, each episode is meant to feel calm, steady, and digestible, even when the subject matter is complex or detailed. The focus is on learning, not lecturing. To support your study goals, a few tools and materials are recommended. First, download the official exam objectives from the certification website. This helps you follow along and track your progress. Second, try to practice with hardware or virtual machines if you can. It is not required, but hands-on experience will make the content more real. Third, make use of flashcards, practice questions, or study guides to reinforce what you hear. Listening alone is powerful, but note-taking makes it even more effective. You can pause the episode, jot down definitions, or write your own examples. Some listeners benefit from drawing diagrams or rephrasing content in their own words. These small habits turn passive listening into active study time. Over time, these steps build deeper understanding and stronger recall. Each episode is designed to be about 12 to 15 minutes long. That length allows for steady focus without becoming overwhelming. If you listen to one episode each day or even a few each week, you will make consistent progress. By the end of the series, you will have covered every part of the exam. You can repeat challenging sections or re-listen to review anytime you need. With steady listening and thoughtful engagement, you will gain a clear and useful understanding of server operations. You will become comfortable with server-related vocabulary. You will recognize configuration steps, hardware functions, and system behaviors. And most importantly, you will approach the exam with preparation and confidence. By the end of this series, you will be able to sit for the Server Plus certification with the knowledge you need. You will have the ability to answer both multiple-choice and performance-based questions. You will understand not only what each answer means, but why it is correct, or why it is wrong. That is the difference between passive study and true preparation. Starting this journey is a sign of commitment. It means you are serious about growing your knowledge, expanding your career, or supporting your team. The next episode will introduce the Server Plus certification in more detail. It will explore what the certification means, where it fits in the industry, and what value it brings to your goals. From there, the roadmap begins. Thanks for tuning in to the Bare Metal Cyber PrepCast, your trusted source for cybersecurity news and insights. Remember to subscribe at baremetalcyber.com so you never miss an update. And visit cyberauthor.me for best-selling cybersecurity books that equip you with expert knowledge. Until next time, stay secure and stay vigilant.